Have you ever struggled to lose weight? Most people would say yes. Have you ever wondered about why? Particularly the people that they start eating better, they start exercising better, but they still really struggle to lose weight. Why does that become, it should be a simple math equation at that point. If I'm eating less calories and expending more calories through exercise, why is it so hard for me to lose body weight or to burn fat in my body? Well, one of the things they're often forgetting is the effects of stress on our metabolism. So when our body is in a stress state, it is induced into a survival state. It wants to ensure essentially your short-term survival. And so one of the things that it tries to focus on is trying to reserve nutrients for your body because it's preparing to go into a starvation state. Like when there's a bear in the room, it's saying, okay, so I gotta have resources to deal with this kind of thing, but then also I may be on the run for a little while here. I don't know when my next meal is gonna be, and so I'm gonna start kind of doing stuff with my metabolism to really shunt things more to more quick resources, sugars, and away from fat. Because again, to get the fastest resources for me to deal with that stressful event, it's going to be sugar. Because fat metabolism actually is an investment for your body. It has to invest energy in, and then it's a longer process to eventually get it is more bountiful, more fruitful. We get more energy out of it, but it is an investment that needs time and then also energy. And so when things are under stress and we need to have a very quick kind of burst of energy, we're going to be going for that sugar. And so it's going to increase our sugar cravings. So these people are doing all these good kind of things, particularly they're starting to burn more calories, they're going to start to increase their cravings as well too, because their body's wanting more kind of sugary foods to kind of feed into this sugar metabolism that the body so much likes when it's under stress. And so what we need to do here is we need to almost retrain our metabolism, and we also need to take a look at the stress in our life. Because this is one of the biggest things I love. This is the biggest thing I love about chiropractic actually, is its effect on stress physiology in our body. When we get adjusted, when the brain has full communication to the body, when we kind of put that adjustment in the spine, it naturally relaxes the body, puts it in a state of ease. It takes it out of that stress state and puts it in a healing state. And these people that they've been exercising well and they've been eating well, they start to get adjusted and they finally start to see some results and some traction. They start to see sometimes pretty dramatic results because they've been building up all this stuff, and literally the last thing they have to deal with is stress, and they can do that through chiropractic care. And then they start to see all the fruit of their labor start to pay off. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to kind of look at this, and this is a multifaceted approach. I'm not saying chiropractic reduces all sources of stress. This is why we have the 5 pillars. We have to be doing this from all different angles here because we want to be reducing stress so that we can get into a better, more proficient metabolism and away from sugar, which is driven by the stress response, and in more to a fat-dominant metabolism. Because this is going to start to burn those calories that we've stored. It's also going to help us better utilize the nutrition that we're taking. Because right now, everything gets converted into sugar, and then any excess sugar gets converted into fat. But if we're always in the stress state, we never actually burn any of that body fat. And so what starts to happen is we get this blood sugar spike. We need this much of it. This gets stored to fat. And then our kind of fat accumulation just always kind of goes up because we're never getting into that fat metabolism. And so no matter how much activity we're doing, we're never burning enough of this. And so we just slowly gain pound after pound after pound throughout the years of our life. And we see this with most Americans. They're gaining just a little bit every year. Sometimes a lot of it. Sometimes it starts to get a little bit out of control. So we need to be taking a close look at this. And I love to partner with you so that we can do these 5 pillars together, but just to make sure you're getting that good chiropractic care, because a lot of the times these misalignments in your spine are one of the last things that sometimes people need to kind of deal with to kind of get into this fat metabolism mode so their body can start to break down not only the fat they're eating, but the body fat that's been stored on their bodies. And so if you have any questions about this, I have lots of tools. We have the fasting videos as well, but I do a lot of just counseling with our patients on some of these topics. And so just give us a call, reach out to us. I love to be a resource for you so that we can start to have a better, more healthy metabolism and start to reduce the stress in our life.